the old woman who was walking and washing people's clothes to get something for her kids. One day, she looked for people to let her wash their clothes so she could earn something for her children to eat, but she couldn't find anyone. So she decided to go somewhere else instead of the usual place. She went to the rich man's house and knocked on the gate. The gatekeeper opened it, and the old woman said, "Sir, I'm begging you, please allow me to enter so I can ask if you need someone to wash your clothes. That's the only job I can do well, and it's the only way I can get food for my kids." The gatekeeper replied, "Because of the good way you spoke to me, I will let you in. Walk slowly, because the rich man who lives here is not married. Go and see if he can allow you to wash his clothes." When she arrived, she knelt down and explained her request to the rich man. The rich man said, "Madam, thank you for coming. I was looking for someone to wash my clothes, but you alone will not manage. Please find someone to help you. I have too many clothes for one person to handle." The old woman thanked him and walked home. On the way, she met a young, beautiful woman and begged her, "I have found a job, but my boss wants someone to help me. Even if you don't know how to wash, just come and sit with me. I will do the washing. I will pay you well, and we can split the money." The young woman was happy and said, "Thank you for not forgetting me. My situation has been very hard." So the old woman and the young woman went to the rich man's house and started washing clothes together. One day, when the rich man saw the young woman, he asked the old woman, "Who is this young woman? Are you related? I like her very much. I am tired of being lonely, and I am tired of buying new clothes every day just to throw them away." The old woman replied, "She is my friend's daughter. We are not related, but I know her well. She is calm and has no problems. You were looking for a woman to marry, and she was looking for a husband. Talk to her slowly and see if she accepts you." The young woman, hearing that the rich man loved her, began to change her behavior. She started acting like a bride and even changed the way she dressed. Later, they got married. One day, she told the old woman, "I am very thankful that you washed my husband's clothes, but from today, I do not want you to wash clothes here anymore." The old woman replied sadly, "My daughter, your husband has a lot of money. You can take everything, but please do not take away my job of washing clothes. That is the only way I can get food for my kids." The young woman said, "You have worked enough. Weeks ago, I almost fired you, but I left you. You brought me to this rich man, and I got married. Your work is done. They will pay you well for this month, but never come back again." The old woman felt very sad. A week later, she returned to see if the young woman had changed her mind. She was shocked to see that the young woman had brought her best friend to wash clothes instead. With tears in her eyes, the old woman knelt and begged, "My daughter, you chased me away and brought someone else. What bad thing did I do? Was I wrong to bring you to the rich man? Please, I will wash the clothes 10 times if you want. Just give me the job back." The young woman laughed loudly and said, "Some people are meant to help, and some are meant to be replaced." When the old woman found out that the young woman she had introduced to the rich man, who later became his wife, had betrayed her, she didn't know what to do. She cried for a long time. After crying, she decided to let the young woman live happily. The old woman went searching for more work to feed her kids, but the rich man who had married the young woman did not forget her. With a calm voice, he asked his wife, "Where is the old woman who brought you here? I don't see her coming to work, and my heart tells me to appreciate her. The way she knelt down and begged for a job showed me she was in a very bad situation. My wife, I am begging you to look for her. I want to give her something, a house to stay in, some money, and even build a place where people can bring clothes for her to wash. I want her and her children to live well." Sadly, the rich man's wife lied to him. Deep inside, she thought that the old woman didn't deserve any of the help her husband wanted to give. She told him, "My love, I have been asking you for a lot of money. Thank God you thought about her. I think you will help her, because I was giving her money too. If you have decided to help her, may God bless you." The husband trusted her and gave her a large sum of money, thinking maybe she would help the old woman. He felt sad knowing the old woman was suffering alone, but the rich woman spent most of the money on expensive things, and the money meant for the old woman vanished. Later, worried that her husband might meet the old woman, she collected a small amount and went to find her. When she reached the old woman, she said, "Madam, I know you must be thinking that the person you brought to the rich man didn't help you. I am begging you to allow me to help you. I am giving you this money, but I want one thing. You must change your SIM card and leave this town. Go far away. I do not want anyone who knows you to see you again. You must either do as I say or find somewhere far away to live." The old woman needed the money, so she agreed. With a sad voice, she said, "I will leave this town and change my SIM card." She collected her things, took her kids, and moved far away. What the old woman didn't know was that she had moved to the rich man's childhood town. Her only skill was washing clothes, so she began looking for people to wash for. She eventually arrived at the rich man's mother's house and asked for work. The rich man's mother accepted her, and the old woman worked well. She was loved by everyone there. Over time, the old woman told the rich man's mother, "Years ago, I stopped washing clothes for a living, but God helped me. The young woman I trusted to help me sadly betrayed me." The rich man's mother was touched and said, "I won't increase the money I give you, but I will explain your situation to my son. He has helped many people because he has a lot of money and shares it with us at home." The old woman did not know that the son they were talking about was the rich man, the same man who had married the young woman she had once brought to work. A few hours later, the old woman saw the rich man again. Both were shocked to see each other. The rich man's mother told him, "My son, the reason I called you is to help this old woman." This is our last part of these story of a poor old woman who thought that she had found happiness and thought she is not going to suffer again because she found a young woman to help her to wash clothes at the rich man place. But suddenly, the rich man fell in love with the young woman. What she didn't know was that everything the rich man gave to the young woman to give to the old woman. Sadly, the young woman felt angry and didn't give the old woman the money. The rich man's mother called her son because in their home, it was a tradition to help people who needed help. The rich man felt very happy in his heart when he saw the old woman again, the one who had brought him a wife. In his heart, he did not know that his wife had chased the old woman away. Deep inside, he believed that after giving money to help the old woman buy a place to sleep, paying school fees for her children, and even building a place where she could wash clothes, the old woman had decided to go and help his mother at home. Sadly, he did not know that the old woman had come by herself, looking for work. At that moment, the mother looked at her son and the old woman. They looked at each other like they knew one another. She became curious and asked, "Do you know each other? Where did you meet?" With tears in her eyes, the old woman said, "This is the rich man I told you about before. I brought him a wife and she chased me away." The mother was shocked and said, "What did you just say?" "My son, I thought you were talking about something far away, but this is happening in my own home. I cannot allow this." She continued, "My son, go to your wife and ask her where she bought the land and where the business of this old woman is. If she shows you, then she is truly your wife. But if she does not, she must come here, kneel down, and ask this old woman for forgiveness. If the old woman forgives her, then she will be your wife. If not, it means that even when bad times come, she will not remember you. People who forget where they come from and forget those who helped them are the worst people to trust." The rich man loved his wife, but he followed his mother's words. He went back home feeling sad. In a calm voice, he said to his wife, "My love, how is the old woman who introduced you to me? How is she doing?" The wife, without shame, decided to lie. She did not know that her husband already knew the truth. The husband then said, "Please take me to where you bought land for the old woman." The wife started to lie again and said, "We will go there another day." When the rich man saw that she was not willing, he told her, "Come with me. I will take you to my mother's place." The young woman dressed very well, thinking she would find peace there, but she was shocked to find the old woman sitting in her mother-in-law's house. This was the same old woman she had given a little money and told to go far away so they would never see her again. At that moment, the young woman felt ashamed, but she just stood there and did nothing. What made the mother-in-law angry was that the young woman entered the house as if she had not seen the old woman. Everyone saw her, but she acted like nothing had happened. She even sat down, ate food, and tried to leave without speaking to the old woman. This showed the rich man that his wife had a bad heart. At that moment, the rich man said to her, "The day you came to my house, you were washing clothes. I ask you to go back to where you were before we met, because you have a bad heart." Lesson: always remember the people who helped you.